Modified exhaust systems serve no purpose other than to create fear, chaos, and intimidation.
So that's false. There's actually a lot of positive effects of modifying your exhaust, some of which may be desirable in the eyes of law enforcement if they actually care about what they say they care about. But the most obvious thing is change in sound or volume when modifying any part of your exhaust system. And it's the car community's fault that this is even a problem by revving in high population density areas. But one change that's good for the world is increased fuel economy. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I've modified exhaust on my cars, I've seen a huge bump in fuel economy. So less gas being burned, that should be a good thing. But this argument is only good for the environment if you don't remove your catalytic converters. So the next argument would be weight savings. A lot of OEM exhaust systems are just incredibly overweight. They have things like dual exit exhausts or quad tips for absolutely no reason at all besides appeal. And those giant mufflers are really heavy, but why does this matter for the environment, or why would the law enforcement care? Well, two reasons. Number one is better fuel economy again when your car weighs less. And number two is just less stress on a lot of other components of your car, like brakes and tires. That means you're going to be running through less consumables, which is better for the environment. Now, number three is the possible power gains from modified exhaust. You can pick up a lot of power on certain cars, especially when paired with things like a cold air intake or getting tuned. Now, the reason that this might be a good thing for the environment is it might cause somebody to buy a more fuel-efficient car in the first place if they know they can get more power out of it, instead of buying a car that already has 2 extra cylinders and gets much worse miles per gallon. Well, those are my 3 reasons, although I'm sure that the law is not going to care.